My computer's trying to kill itself.
Hey guys, so I don't know if I'm gonna have access to my Discord account anymore soon. My computer it's fucking falling apart, dude. Like, actually, though. Um, so I'm gonna just start this off with where I would assume it started. About a year ago, I was at my aunt's house with, well, at the time was my 7-year old, not my 8-year old cousin. And I was going to the bathroom, and my laptop, which I'm using to record this right now, was laying on the bed in the fucking corner of the living room. And you know what he did? He went up there and started bouncing on it, not realizing that it was gonna knock it over. You know what happened? It got knocked over. I witnessed it. It was like, what the fuck, Asher? What the hell? I opened it. Everything seemed fine. But then next thing you know, like a couple months later, I think, like probably October, the fucking bezel on it started popping off. Not in a good way either. Not like, oh my god, let's go chat, fucking PogChamp poggers kind of way. No, like the bezel, I can probably get a picture of it from like someone else, because like this is not an only person who experienced this. It started popping off, and that's kind of an issue because it's meant to hold the screen in place, and all the other shit's supposed to be under the bezel and not popping out. It was like, well, oh well, maybe I'll get it fixed at some point. My mom's too busy right now, and she still is. Like almost a year later, she still is too busy to go get it fixed, despite the fact she paid for a warranty. Getting deja vu here to my old computer where I did that, and she went to go get a warranty, and then they just never sent it back. But yeah, basically, sorry, I always do that. So basically, I looked it up, and it turns out this is just a common thing to happen with this specific brand of this Lenovo laptop. And I'm about to sneeze. Jesus. Okay, well, I warned you. Yeah, it's a specific issue that's happened with several people with this brand, with this fucking certain specific Lenovo laptop. It's called the IdeaPad Flex 5 something something. I know this isn't the only model of it. My brother got one for their birthday like 11 months ago, and it was a gray one. And guess what it's not doing? It's not doing what mine's doing, which mine started doing it like a few months after I got it. So, my little theory is that it definitely was from something where Asher knocked it onto the floor, because like they had theirs, and the bezel's still on it just fucking fine. So, you know what I did? I made a big mistake, but at the same time, I don't know what else I was supposed to fucking do. I basically just stopped closing my computer. Whenever I went to bed, I just put it on the floor, left it open. I obviously turned it off, but it kind of puts a lot of pressure on the hinges. I probably could have put some, I probably should have put something like behind it or something. It would have kept it, propping it up, and made it so it wasn't under as much stress. But now I'm being forced to do that. But we'll get to that in a second. Um, basically, yeah. Um, it just slow. Whenever I would close it, you know what would happen? It would make a loud clicking noise when I opened it again, and I would see it. It was popped out more. It happened one night, and I just was like, "Well, I'm just not closing this anymore," because it like looks like it's trying to break the screen. It looks like it. Like it didn't break it yet, but boy did it look like it wanted to. And lo and behold, like middle of June, I fucking my hand hit the side of it, and you know what happened? It started cutting out parts of the screen. And what I mean by that is like there was like a gray bar on the left side of the screen, and it was like the screen was being when it was obviously pushed out of place because of the bezel, And I pushed it back in, and you know what it did? It made part of the pixels go away, started part of the dead pixels, but not all of it. Like, and then I tried opening it more, and it started creating more. It was like a weird fight. And then the next day, it was even worse, covering even more of the screen. And So I was like, okay, if it's happening from me opening it, I'll just close it more. And then I couldn't fucking open it because the hinges over the course of like the past 6 months where I've just had to leave them open, they're just so fucking shot, they can't work for shit no more, so I couldn't fucking open it. And a few nights later, I was like, well, if they can't hold it up anymore, it felt like it did not want to open. It just felt like it didn't. I just forced it open, and you know what it did? It broke the fucking screen completely. It went completely fucking black. It was dead, and I was like, well, oh well. I was already using the fucking monitor at that point. Wasn't using the actual computer screen anymore. I was just cutting my losses at that point. So yeah, I was like, well, that sucks for me. And I just moved on. Was like, well, I'm gonna get it fixed. I need to get it fixed anyways. Like, if I can't get a warranty fixed for it because it's too broken or some shit, and they blame it on me, even though it's quite literally the product's fault, because many people have came across this shit with this specific fucking laptop. Um, for once, there's an issue. For once, I'm having a problem that other people are having, and it's not some weird obscure bullshit. But that's besides the point. So yeah, the screen was completely black. It was the void. It was the black screen of death. It was like, oh shit. I don't know why it even did it. Maybe I disconnected like the wiring or something because the bezel being out of place also was making the screen out of place. It was like popping off the screen. It's like curved, which is obviously really bad. This is not a curved monitor. It's just straight up slightly like bending the screen, which is eventually gonna have something happen. But lo and behold, a month later, I turn on my fucking computer and it shows the start screen for some reason. With the 20-30% of the screen that was already broken is still gone. It's still a void, but it turned on again. So I don't know what happened. Maybe it actually wasn't broken. I'm just fucking stupid. But what I did notice, and what I do notice now, is that there's one little tiny crack that I can't even see when the screen's off. It's that thin. So I'm guessing maybe it cracked the screen when I tried to open it, which is what I was worried about when I first fucking started seeing this bezel issue, and it actually happened. But the thing is that the crack is on a part of the screen that was already dead to begin with, so it's not even the main issue. So yeah, I was like, okay, I guess I can kind of use the screen again, but not really. So yeah, that was that. And about a week ago, I was shaking around a bunch, and well, not a week ago, a few days ago, I was shaking around a bunch, and because the hinges are so fucked up, it got the screen stuck in the same position. I couldn't move it back, couldn't move it forward. The next day, it wasn't like that. I could kind of move it forward, kind of move it back, but it would pop in like different positions back and forth. Oh, it's just so loose. My computer screen's so fucking loose, dude. It is so it is. I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to do. I want to go take it to the fucking warranty store, but I want to save all my data and shit first, and I'm dealing with all the shit still with my Discord account not being able to log in. Pretty much everyone's just told me you're fucked. You're gonna have to get a new account. So I'm just cutting my losses at this point. I sent that video to pretty much everyone on my direct messages list. The issue is that Discord like randomly removes people from your direct messages lists. So I can't send it to all my friends because if I go to the friends tab and click on someone, I would have to scroll all the way down, and I would be doing that fucking multiple days just to find everyone and send a friend request to everyone. I was like, oh fuck it, I don't care. If someone is like some obscure friend I haven't talked to in years, oh well. Like, I guess I could make my about me that. I'm gonna do that after this actually. But yeah, and today when I came over to my dad's house, because I literally put my computer in a fucking shoebox just because I can't close it. Um, yeah, I went to take it out of the box, and the fucking screen was like opening itself, and like the internals are like popping out of the fucking shell at this point. It like the screen has the hinges are basically non-existent at this point. Like it looks like it's trying to kill itself at this point. It is so unbelievably bad. Like holy shit. I get it. This is mostly my fault, but Jesus Christ, I did not know it was going to get this bad. Like I should have. I just didn't. Also, what the? Okay. Yeah. Hold on. I'm looking for something. Everybody's looking for something. Okay, yeah. So, that sucks ass. Now I have this pillow behind my computer to keep it open. I mean, keep it from falling over and just falling apart. But I don't know what I'm gonna do past that point. So, yeah. Um, fuck me, I guess. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm just explaining. Bye.
My computer's literally trying to commit suicide at this point, dude. Last night, I was shaking around on my bed all pissed off, and one of the hinges popped off like this, and now I basically can't push it more than this, as it literally forces itself open, and the hinges are basically fucking falling off at this point. I literally have to use this pillow just to prop it up. Like it's actually just killing itself. Look at this shit. All this over one little fucking flaw in your stupid fucking product, which is that this hinge was fucking popping off the bezel and all that shit, and now it's gotten to this. Now it's gotten to this shit where the screen basically broke itself, and now the hinges are breaking themselves too. Isn't that just great? Fucking God. So fucking stupid.